Dave Gardy here back on the floor at the Orange County Convention Center here in Orlando, Florida. And I have here with me Mr. Kirk Lucas opening the show for the second day. Kirk, thanks for joining us here at the 53rd show where over 1,200 exhibitors are packing the floor. Packed floor from the attendee side too, wouldn't you say so?
Incredible attendance. The E-Z-Go people were mentioning this morning they hadn't seen this much traffic in years. They're thrilled. They're having a great year. It's nice to see that. If people are driving carts, buying carts, renting carts, well, that's good for the game.
You know, E-Z-Go is a great company, a venerable brand in this sector. Give us a little overview about what you know about them and why. I know you use their carts. Give us an overview.
From Pebble Beach to Pinehurst, they're the cart. They were the one from the time I was a kid, and they've been the industry leader till now. They're a terrific company, incredible machine, and synonymous with golf.
One of the things that are really packed are next to us here at the Equipment Test Center and also up at the PGA Experiences are stages where people are giving various demonstrations. Rick Martino, well known for his training expertise. Dave Pelz later on in the day. In fact, we have Rick Martino's archived up already. We'll have Butch Harmon a little later. Butch Harmon packed it here today. Just people are really getting around and seeing. This is such a multifaceted show and so many things to do, and I think that's why the attendance.
Well, I spent my morning on the other end. Fashion shows on the stage down there, seminars. Different things relating to fashion, women in golf, getting girls involved in golf, things like that, which I think are really phenomenal.
What are you seeing on the fashion shows today? What are some of the things that are popping up? I mean,
some trendy stuff for the youngsters. The flat pant with the multicolors that you see Ian Poulter, Hank Keeney, people like that wearing for the young people. Obviously, Under Armour has gone from sports to golf, and that's a big one. And the best line I saw from top to bottom was the Ben Hogan line. Phenomenal. Beautiful cashmere, beautiful trousers, incredible quality. Absolutely a fabulous line.
You don't realize how big a part the apparel side of golf is until you get to a show like this and realize a lot of people are wearing the golf apparel for regular clothing, whether they golf or not.
Well, exactly. You're not putting on that suit to go to work. You know, you can wear your golf clothes. You can then go to the course. You don't have to change for both men and women. And the vendors down there are aware of it. A lot of fashion down there. A lot of different fabrics. The high tech new things. There's also some really interesting accessories. I saw a phenomenal pajama company I thought was really interesting. All the tee prizes, all the gifts, all the things that you need to run a tournament. Leather goods.
You mentioned high-tech. Some of the shoes technologies have really come up, too. Have you seen any shoes down there?
I'm seeing incredible shoes. The styles, the weight, and the prices are coming down. I mean, it's wonderful. People now can afford to have, you know, a closet full of them for different occasions on the golf course, different weather conditions.
And the technology is such that there's that one shoe, I'm trying to remember the name of it, where you can supposedly adjust your drive farther because you adjust some setting on the bottom of the shoe.
Haven't found it yet, but I'll look for it. If anyone hasn't been to the show, here's the show guide, which is an absolute unbelievable wealth of information, and there's not a ton of advertising. This is how many vendors there are. It's incredible.
It is, and one of the bigger sectors of the show also on the show floor is the travel area. And yesterday we were privileged to go to the Ireland area, all prepped up for the Ryder Cup preparations, and people, 90% accommodations already booked already. If you want to get there, you better move quick. But I'll tell you, we've got it all archived up, 18 different courses and service suppliers, travel agencies, those types. It'll help you for a really enjoyable vacation. I learned a lot about how many Americans, they don't just go once. They go once, they come back a couple years later.
Once you've been, you're
going
back.
You got to.
The people are extraordinary. The countryside is so beautiful, and the golf is just fun.
I know it is, and I had no idea. I mean, they always say Americans are geography challenged. That you just can't expect to hit. It's a little country. It's not a little country. There's a lot of different regions, and they all have the little nuances that are different from the East Coast to the West Coast, and the type of courses, links courses versus other more conservative courses. It's just a brilliant. Just being in that pavilion and learning about all that. You can see it online here, along with all the archives we've shot yesterday, including David Ledbetter's demonstration that was shot back here at the ETC Center. Any themes you're picking up off the floor since yesterday?
The apparel vendors seem to be doing well. They're happy with the orders they're writing. There's a lot of clamor in the booths. They're very, very busy, so that's a really good sign. And I think that's the side of the business that the golf professional is seriously looking at as far as the way to expand his sales.
So that's a report in the early morning here, just things that are happening on the floor. We'll be back day to day, through Sunday with these reports from Kirk, especially at the end of the day when we close out the live portion of the show. If you notice that our stream is on before 11 o'clock Eastern and after 3 p.m., it's because we've got so much content here. We want to keep it going. So I think we're going to rejoin our Ireland tour of the pavilion, the Tourism Ireland tour, just up the road here at the Golfcenter. It's amazing to see that, too, the other countries that are involved. I had no idea had packages.
Wales.
The Wales, of course, going to be the Ryder Cup of 2010.
Korean pavilion.
The Korean pavilion. Just tremendous. The Korean pavilion is pretty large. Tremendous show. If you're here, please come by, stop by our booth. If you're not, please tune in. We'll be covering the show for a while. From the show floor of the Orange County Convention Center here at PGA 2006 Merchandise Show, I'm Dave Gardy. Thanks for joining us.